Well, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whatever your current life situation is. Hello, YouTube. It's Jeffrey Kite back again with another episode of Kite's Curiosities. Got a TTM through the mail autograph return video coming at you today. We're going to look at three of them that I've gotten back. I'm getting kind of low in my inventory of TTMs I haven't shared with y'all. I got to get some more out this week so I can have some videos to share with you guys. But we're going to look at three right here. We're going to look at two vintage football returns. One, y'all already see who that's from. The man himself. And I've got a nice vintage Hollywood return that I'm going to share with y'all. So two vintage football and one Hollywood. So let's get right to it. Let's go ahead and get to the man that y'all have already seen right here, Mr. Jim Youngblood. There's a free address right there, guys. I feel safe sharing it because he put his return address label right there on the envelope. There it is. If you don't have Mr. Jim Youngblood, he sent back 3 of 3. He signed the index card. Man, that looks great right there. Man, I'm gonna put that up, get that up nice and framed up from a College Football Hall of Fame projects that I'm working on. He signed the index card because he is in the College Football Hall of Fame as a player from Tennessee Tech, and we'll get into that in a minute. And he signed these two 1980 Topps NFC All-Pro cards. Man, they look good, don't they? Gosh, that's gorgeous. I will be keeping one of these, and then the other one we're going to put in the 500 subscriber giveaway contest. I got to get some prizes and get that announced to let y'all know about that. I am about 42 subscribers away from 500. So more on that later this week. So let's take a look at old Jim Youngblood. Like I said, the College Football Hall of Famer. He was at Tennessee Tech. He was the Ohio Valley Conference Defensive Player of the Year in 1971 and 1972. Made 476 tackles in his college football career. And he was a 1972 Little All-American selection at linebacker and was voted into the College Football Hall of Fame in 1996. Went on to a long career with the Los Angeles Rams from 1973 to 1984. And in 1984, he spent the other half of that season with the Washington Redskins before he eventually retired. His big year was in 1979 as he helped pace the Los Angeles Rams to the NFC Championship that season. Again, strong tackler, well over 100 tackles. Had 5 interceptions that season and returned 2 of them for touchdowns. He was the only NFC player to return 2 interception returns for touchdowns that season. The other 2 guys, I can't remember who they were. They were AFC guys. So 3 guys returned 2 interceptions back for touchdowns, and Jim Youngblood was one of them, but the only NFC player to do it. Man, that Rams team in 1979 was stacked. They were fantastic. In fact, there was a game that they played against the Seattle Seahawks, and they won 24-0 over them in 1979. Jim and his defensive teammates allowed only -7 yards of total offense in that game. Absolutely insane. Insane defense. They fell to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Super Bowl, but man, that was a great year they had. So thank you so much for signing that card, Mr. Jim Youngblood. Thank you so much. Next up, out of San Diego, California. This is from none other than another College Football Hall of Famer, Mr. Ed White. Signed this beautiful 1980 Topps football card. Did not sign the index card for the College Football Hall of Fame project, but that's okay. Mr. Ed White, tremendous career. He was He was a big-time Pro Bowl player, too. He was at Cal. He was a defensive tackle. He was an All-American in 1968 as a defensive tackle, but when he was drafted by the Vikings in 1969, they switched him over to the offensive line, and he was very, very good, very talented as an offensive lineman. Played with the Vikings from 1969 to 1977, and he is one of only 11 Vikings that played for all 4 of their Super Bowl teams. He was on the 1969 NFL Championship Viking team and played for those 3 other NFC Championship teams for the Minnesota Vikings. 1978 found his way to the San Diego Chargers, where he was part of that fantastic Air Coryell offense and blocking and protecting Dan Fouts and making them big old holes for James Brooks. Who else was on that team? I mean, just I think Lionel Little Train James was on the Chargers at the time too. Just so many greats on those teams. He is one of the 50 greatest Minnesota Vikings. He's in the Chargers franchise Hall of Fame. Made numerous anniversary teams for the Vikings and Chargers. 241 games played as an offensive lineman, with 210 of those games being starts. At the time, that was a record, 241 games played. At the time of his retirement, that was the most of any offensive lineman at the time. And Dan Fouts has been a big vocal proponent of getting this man into the Hall of Fame. Mr. White, if you ever see this, let me know, man. Put it down in the comments. Let me know what I can do for you to help get you in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. You're in the College Football Hall of Fame. But let's get the Pro Football Hall of Fame for you, too. Thank you so much, Mr. Ed White. That beautiful card right there. All right. Last but certainly not least, coming out of Santa Barbara, California. This is from none other than Miss Carol Burnett. Look at that. To Jeffrey, love Carol Burnett. What more can be said about this woman that hadn't already been said? I mean, legendary career on TV, in the movies, on the stage. I mean, she just, I could sit here all day and tell you about that, but just, I mean, 7 Emmy Awards for, her work on the Carol Burnett Show and just the other vaudeville type variety shows back in the 60s and 70s. She even won an Emmy Award for her work on Mad About You, that old Paul Reiser TV show. She won a Grammy Award for her spoken memoir called In Such Good Company. 6 Golden Globe Awards for her work. They even created the Carol Burnett Award back in, I think it was 2018, 2019, and awarded her the first ever Carol Burnett Award for a lifetime achievement. She won a Tony Award for her stage work. She's in the TV Hall of Fame, the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Just, there's nothing she has not accomplished in her career, and she's still going strong, guys. Thank you so much, Miss Carol Burnett, for signing this index card for me. Man, I just appreciate it so very much. Let's slide you down in the gym and Ed, make room for Miss Carol Burnett. Well, there you have it, folks. Tell me what you think. What do y'all think about my autograph returns? We've got one from Miss Carol Burnett, Mr. Ed White, and Mr. Jim Youngblood. Tell me what y'all think down in the comments. As always, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. Till next time, y'all take care. Now, have a good one. Bye.